Hello everyone, driving out of town, thought I'd make another video. I got the latest update yesterday. It's 2021.36.5 and there are some changes. They seem to have fixed the turn signals on the Yoke. It used to be that I used to tap it all the time on accident. Now that's gone. It's very, very positive now. It engages. It's exactly what I wanted. It has good tactile feedback, and you definitely have to give it a nice press for it to activate. Same thing with the wipers. So it looks like they've changed the sensitivity on the Yoke buttons, which is perfect. Right now, it's great. I can activate the signal or the wipers and get to the little menu without turning on the washers. Before, it was kind of like it'd be kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I mean for the wipers to just come on that one wipe and then activate so I can control them, but I would squirt the washer fluid, and that got to be a real pain. So the same thing happens with the turn signals. You're turning, you're steering with the Yoke normally, and you accidentally hit the turn signal, and you get 3 blinks in either direction. Now it's very purposeful. I guess that's a good way to describe it. So it works well. I'm really pleased with that. That's the only change I noticed so far. I didn't go into the release notes to see what else was done. But I briefly wanted to talk about the whole, my last video about FSD beta. It sucks, all that. I didn't mean for that to be clickbait. I don't have FSD beta, so I can't tell you that FSD beta actually sucks. But based on the reports I've seen online, and even people that have commented in my last video, FSD beta is not to be trusted. It's super stressful driving with FSD beta. You have to keep 2 hands on the wheel at all times. It's not one of those. It's not like autopilot. It's definitely in the beta phase. In other words, it sucks. Okay, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it based on what I've been reading, but that's the whole point of beta. And now that I realize from some of the comments that FSD beta does not mean that you are always using FSD beta or driving the car manually. You can turn FSD beta on and off and just use autopilot, which is perfect for me, because most of the time I would just use autopilot, and I would use FSD beta in town just to basically beta test it. And I have plenty of time to do something like that. I don't have a problem with that. It's just those situations on the highway where you're driving in safety, whatever mode, the mode they use to evaluate your driving, and you get dinged for this or that. That's not really your fault. That was my gripe with it, and I still wouldn't use FSD beta on the highway if it counts those things. It's really not. Autopilot is I'd say about 90% there, but 10% sketchy. FSD beta sounds like it's about 40% sketchy, 60% there. So I wouldn't trust it. I'd probably have a problem with it. So that's my update. I'll probably opt back into FSD beta at some point, just not now. But I do like the changes they did to the last update. The turn signals are great now. The wiper controls are great now. I'm really happy with that. Now all I'm waiting for is the active noise cancellation and maybe the tilt screen, just to see what that's all about. That might be kind of neat. And then we'll have everything that they promised us, except for the full self-driving. Okay, so we'll make it short and sweet. Okay, bye guys.